Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Henderson and Simons, they have guard duties. Miles Bridges is out there with Grant. And it's Ayton in at the center filling out the middle. And for Chicago, we've got Lonzo Ball. Andre Drummond is out there with DeRozan. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Thomas in at the 3, the small forward. And Greg, on paper, this looks like a real mismatch. These teams have very different expectations.
And in any matchup like this, the early stages are important. The team coming in as a big underdog has to keep it close, otherwise things can go south in a hurry.
And Simons has got the ball here for Portland. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention.
Bulls ball. And here are the Bulls now. High post shot. Drummond. And Drummond is right there.
And that's 280 pounds crashing the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket.
Pass to Ayton. Henderson against Ball at the tip, and Ayton stays with it.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? We play just over a minute here in the first. And Ball comes to help. Down low. It's stolen by DeRozan. In transition, here come the Bulls. Now the pass to Caruso. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Yeah, and Ball, a transcendent talent, I think, has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
Now, here's Simons. He's coming off a 16-point game against New Orleans.
Putting others before himself, racking up assists. Hey, I wished I played with more guys like him.
For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. It's Thomas on the wing. Hits the three-point bomb.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Passes to Bridges. Simons with the ball. Looking to end the run. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Lobbed up there for Drummond.
And understanding his role in the offense, Drummond rarely forces anything on that end.
For the Trailblazers, it's been a slow start here. They trail by 9 points. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. They're close, but some rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout, if you ask me. They have the momentum, and Coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
White, he's checked in for the Bulls. And Ball comes to help. Here's Sharp. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Thomas, no luck.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that position.
To the left side wing. Now, here's Sharp. White covering. No good again that time. The Bulls leading by 11. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now Drummond. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. 6 to shoot. Pass to Thomas. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. No good from Grant.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Near the three-point line, it's Thomas, and Ball stays with it. Ball's got his second bucket of the night.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And Coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense, shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Catching up now on the changes for Chicago. Williams, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Green comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Kennard in for Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And some stats. Ends up going with the new group. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Bridges, he's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. And Fernie Simons comes in for Walker. And Henderson subbed in for Delano Banton. Here's Thomas. Banked in off the glass. And that's now 7 points for the Prophet.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. Henderson and Simons, they have guard duties. Sharp out there with Bridges. And it's Kamare in at the 5 spot.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Ball. Trailblazers knocking down the tray. Outside Thomas. Here's the three. No good. He missed it. Brings him to 3 for 8 this game.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Sharp. That's good.
Oh, check out the handles. Their nasty spin move had his man grab it for air.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, guys. Well, the Prophet in the last game against the Wizards was tremendous.
Whoa.
He had 27 points, and he hit some big shots behind the arc, making an impact from deep. This is what they rely on from him and why he's one of the best in the league. I'm sure he's looking to repeat a performance tonight.
All right, David, thanks. The aggressiveness, Greg, he showed the other night. We'll see if he can match that intensity here.
I'm a believer. I think he can produce at the same level tonight.
I don't know. After you put up numbers like that, I think the defense starts paying a little bit more attention to you, so it might be difficult.
Here's Henderson. After the made shot from Andre Drummond. Now, here's Sharp. Defense right on him. And Simons wide open. He'll fight. And it's off from three-point range.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Caruso finds Thomas over Sharp. No good on the 19-foot shot from Thomas. Henderson looking it over. We've seen it over the last couple of years. The center position has come back into vogue.
And, Kevin, we were seeing teams go small. Lots of fours, even traditional threes. But with MVP level seasons from guys like Jokic and Embiid, the center isn't quite extinct yet.
Trailblazers trail by 13. Stolen by Thomas. Pass to DeRozan. Simons against Caruso. Now, here's Thomas. Not a lot of room. Over Sharp. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. For him.
Now, here's Ball. And it's Thomas at the elbow. Now, here's Caruso. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. They get it back. Here's Ball. The putback cashes in on the second chance points.
And how about the force used by Drummond on that one, wrapping the play up with a
three-pointer off the mark. The Bulls leading by 15. Lobbed up there for Drummond. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
Here's Simons after the made shot from Andre Drummond. Lets it go from deep. Another shot. And there's a nice layup inside by Bridges. Bridges has got his second basket of the game.
You just can't teach that size. Bridges has the wingspan, those broad shoulders, just a tremendous rebounder for a wing. They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Here's Simons. Still yet to score. No good from 18.
Defense being organized there.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair.
33. The Trailblazers, 16. Ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
Andre Drummond is out there with DeRozan. And it's Alex Caruso. Then there's Lonzo Ball. And it's Thomas in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Good on the bucket. Thomas got the first bucket of the third here for the Bulls.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
It's his first trip to the line.
Andre Drummond.
And that one falls for Bridges.
Yeah, and the confidence Bridges plays with really admirable. This guy knows he has the talent to compete in the NBA.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Bulls. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Drummond finds Thomas. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Grant gets a wide open look. Here's Ayton. Chicago grabs a miss.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Here's Thomas. And the shot falls short this time. Trailblazers trail by 17. And it's Simons that time on the assist by Grant. Simons has got his first basket of the night. To the middle. And it's Drummond missing.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
On the wing, Bridges. DeRozan defending. Henderson against Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bridges. Nice D from DeRozan.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
There's the lob to Bridges. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Good anticipation from this crafty wingman. Bridges enjoys taking chances and going for the alley-oop.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of the scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Green comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Terry's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Carter in for Lonzo Ball. Portland also making some changes. Walker's checked in for Miles Bridges. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Anthony Simons. And Delano Banton's subbed in for Henderson. The Bulls with another miss.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Terry against Grant. And the layup is good.
Jeremy Grant.
And Grant also knows how to score on tough defense. Got to hit it harder than that.
Carter looking around. Outside, Green. And the pass to Thomas. Shoots over Grant. And too long on the shot.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Scoot Henderson spent 2 years with the G League Ignite team after graduating a year early from high school. He said, "It's my path. Since I was a kid, competing at the highest level in the world has been my main goal. Becoming the youngest professional American basketball player is just icing on the cake." Kevin, for him, it's all about ODD, overly determined to dominate. Back to you.
I love it. D.A., thank you so much.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Carter. Got a hand on it. Eibel with the ball. Now Thomas defending. Step back shot. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Chicago calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to
Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Andre Drummond's checked in for Williams. DeRozan comes in for Green. Thomas checked in for Terry. And it's Lonzo Ball in for White. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Miles Bridges, he's checked in for Walker. Jeremy Grant comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Simons, he's checked in for Shaedon Sharpe. And Henderson subbed in for Delano Banton. On the floor for Portland, Henderson and Simons, they have guard duties. Miles Bridges is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Grant in at the 3 slot. Thomas's shot is off.
and they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
And Ayton throws it down.
With his length, Ayton can easily get to the rim. In fact, he almost makes it look too easy.
Ball up top. Henderson defending. Ball to pass to Thomas. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. And 11 points for the Prophet.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Simons. Ayton against Drummond. Fader on the way. And it's Ayton missing. Bulls leading by 7. And it's Ball penetrating. Bridges with the steal. Henderson outside. Over Thomas. Second shot opportunity. And Bridges finishes it off. Bridges has got 7 points for the quarter.
There's a fearlessness that Bridges brings to this team. He just welcomes the chance to take important shots.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Lonzo Ball.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had.
The 3 from Thomas. Some solid defense from Grant.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
He gets that one.
And this team counts on Grant in those big moments, and you can see why he's getting the results.
The Bulls making a switch here. Caruso's checked in.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Bridges against Ball. This is it to Drummond. Dishes it to Thomas. Shoots over Grant. And again, no good by Chicago.
And smothered him on that mid-range, too.
That's how you play it. Does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
And Henderson gets it to go on the assist from Bridges.
And just his first season in the league, and Henderson's already making waves.
Outside Thomas. Outside Ball. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter. And the Bulls with another miss. Grant against Caruso. Out to Henderson. Bullseye!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
It's Thomas on the wing to end the run. And again, no good by Chicago.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
And he recovers it.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Pretty much, they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure when you're offense.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, you can't let them